One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Broncos about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Boise State's offense will take the field first. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's the handoff. Shows him the stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Broncos will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Got his man downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Up-tempo for the offense.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Trying play action. Makes the grab. It's Bates. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just keep slinging it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Oh, he missed it. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. The Broncos offense will have its first possession of the game. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their war horse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Grab near the marker. It's Silver. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the 1st down.
from the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. 2nd down, he'll throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Lowry. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Broncos will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it in at the 40. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo. From the gun on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give to the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Lowry. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Made a defender miss. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Handoff to the lone back. Fights off a defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll try the counter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Snagged in the middle. It's Conley. Let's talk for just a moment about Western Michigan. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking deep. Makes a grab down the middle. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play.
Touchdown, Broncos! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Western Michigan, 0.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Fighting off the defender. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Broncos send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. They'll give it to the back. Makes one man miss. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action. He's got him. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. He's got his man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Try to barge their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Boise State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mitchell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Here's the pressure. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And what a show we've seen from the man behind center. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Off the play fake on 1st down. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gaines. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his second.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this 1st half as good as you possibly can.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Jordan Walker among the legends to wear that uniform.
1st and 10.
It's a draw. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets up.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Is another.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll try the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Knocking on the door. Offense now in the red zone.
Power football with the run. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll leave it with him. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Broncos, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it behind the line. It's Gaines. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground, it's Gaines. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bates.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Silver. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Silver. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
The Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Lowry. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Gives it to the back on the draw. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Terry. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. To the air on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Gaines.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Looking for the goal line. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The give to the tailback. Got the first down, looking for more. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. The Broncos just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Catch in the middle, it's Bates. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Hand off from the gun.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man. It's Marshall. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Gonna run it. It's Gaines. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. To throw, it's Madsen. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he makes the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Marshall. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And this guy just oozing confidence as a signal caller. And the QB has more than had his way just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Breeze, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
On the run, it's Gaines. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Working the middle. It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Going right to work up top. He'll pull it down. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. And he has had this offense clicking on all cylinders the entire game. He's been elite in every aspect. He's thrown the ball on time. He's made big plays down the field. He's punched it in when they've gotten opportunities. You just couldn't ask for anything more. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Get it out on the screen. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, and this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. And the returner will be knocked down. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. And the veteran presence is obvious for this senior behind center. The aerial attack has been... breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. Just inside the 35. 1st and 10 from the 34. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Pressure coming. He's got him in the flat. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Motion from the wideout. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Western Michigan, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Marshall. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Conley. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving